Right now, we've got Omashola and White Money in the house. What's popping? What's popping?
Good. Everything nice.
How does it feel to be out of the house? Back to the real world.
Is this the real world or was the house the real world?
I mean,
The time blurred, didn't it?
Not really. For me, no. For him, maybe yes, but still longer.
Yeah, you were a house guest, but he was in the running from the start.
Yeah,
so yeah, it's definitely two different kinds of vibes.
Exactly.
But hey, I mean, you guys are out now. How has it been feeling?
It's been good for me. Amazing. I came out at the right time. It was perfect for me. I needed this.
Okay.
Initially, I always said it. I wasn't there to win. I wasn't there to even compete or anything. I came in, had fun. I had fun while it lasted.
He had fun.
I had a lot of fun. Yeah, I did.
You indeed had a lot of fun. I saw the task that you had recently with Mercy. It seemed you looked like you were having so much.
That dynamic was very crazy. I didn't even know how we were going to pick each other. So I was carrying out the task.
And you were fine with that. How did that work with you and Mercy though? I mean, you guys, was it serious or just because you guys at some point were talking about, what your children would look like, how the marriage would be?
No, she was just saying how she wants her family to be like.
Okay.
I was just a backup singer there.
Okay, but then on the eviction stage, you did, express that you liked her and you'd like to see where things would go. So if she came out of the house and there's a possibility of something happening, you'd be down with that?
I wouldn't knock that out 100%, but I'll be more focused on the business side because that is what I proposed initially. Yeah,
okay.
So because she made me understand she's not a single lady, and I can't fight for a woman. I'm sorry.
Oh, you couldn't?
I can. There's a limit to my fights now.
Okay, so you can.
I can fight for survival in the business side. But to start fighting my fellow man over woman, come on.
You don't have time for that.
That's old school. So I don't know. So one time I can't even take me serious. That's the thing. She would say she has a boyfriend. So I just believe that. But the thing, take this. What we had was genuine. It was from my side. My side. I don't know about her. I was really close to her. I was into her. She was amazing. Yeah.
All right.
Cute.
Now, Omashola, everyone, expects a good vibe when you're involved, and you got the opportunity to at least be in the house. Might not have been in the running for the money, but at least you got the opportunity to be in the house a second time. And I think, you were head of house at some point.
He was head of house.
Exactly. And you obviously got the opportunity as well to just case the house and get a good idea of who everybody was. I think you're one of those people who's pretty good with, figuring people out. And what are some of the observations you made during your stay in the house about the different people?
Nah, it's different. It's like you said, I went to the house to have fun.
Yeah.
I was just, how will I say, I was just like you, but the only
spectator in
difference,
some
I was
form,
viewing it from inside the house, so
Yeah.
it was different. The house is toxic. He has his own energy, and I find my way around it. I know I wasn't running for the money, so no need to break my back or start looking for unnecessary enemy. You understand? Because that house you can easily just start beef that does not even belong to you. So for me, there was no reason for all that. So why not just have fun and cruise all your way to the top? And that's just it.
I love that. Now, talking about expectations and all of that, White Money, it seemed as though you were very confident, which is not surprising. You did win your season.
Yes, he
so
did.
obviously there was a lot of confidence that a lot of people spotted, to the point where it almost felt like you weren't even packing at all when it came to...
You actually didn't pack this Saturday.
The week before you were, calmly cooking and just going about your business. So a lot of us are of the impression that, you were pretty sure of your stay in the house. Did your eviction come to you as a surprise?
Nope. So I packed my bags, but previous Sundays I didn't pack completely. But for the very first time, I packed really, really completely. I packed completely twice, the 3rd week and the 8th week.
Because you felt that...
I thought I was going to go on the 3rd week. Yeah, since I packed completely. Other weeks where I'm a very deep guy. Other weeks where I didn't feel I was going, I didn't pack. But this 8th week, I packed completely. The only thing is that I did not pack my bag of deodorants. I have a full box of perfume and all that. I didn't pack that one. I already packed the clothes and everything. I brought it out to the lobby. So I was waiting for That is one. You have 1 hour. Then I go shower. Then spray my perfume. Then I just put it in the box.
Pack everything
So,
up.
but the timing and between cooking and it was just too much. So I couldn't do all that. So before I finished and came, I didn't even spray the deodorant. I just wore the outfit. I just came out and went on stage and everything. So everything just happened so
suddenly,
so fast. So, but it's not as if I didn't pack my clothes. Just the deodorants.
Just a
Okay.
Don't worry. I mean, your deodorants will come to you.
Yeah.
It won't be missing.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So, one thing that I noticed in the house, this is for you, Omashola. There was a time when you asked Biggie for, funds. Wait. First of all, I know it was a joke, but what would you have done if Biggie actually,
had given you.
I'll collect it. What do you mean? What will you do? Will you refuse money?
No, I wouldn't.
So what are you saying? I'll collect the money. Why not?
But let's talk a bit about, your wedding. You did say it was slated for December this year.
Yes.
How excited are you for that? Because it's a new phase of your life. You're going to have your woman with you, your kids, and maybe more kids if you guys are interested.
Yeah.
How is that going to be going on this new journey?
Till we get there, sometimes some things left untouched. Like I don't want to put so much expectation.
Yeah.
Or I love to just go with the flow. I focus on one thing at a time. Right now, I just want to focus on the event himself, not what happened after the event. After the event, I know we're good. We've been good since we met each other. So I'm not expecting anything to go back. It's forward from here on.
Or whatever.
Yes.
Now, White Money, talking about, obviously, whenever anyone comes out of the house and, sometimes they have seen some of the things that have happened in the house. And so everyone is talking. One of the people who had a lot to say was Uriel. It seemed as though you guys had quite some beef or something of the sort. And she was like, she didn't understand when we had her here. She said she didn't understand why you were treating her the way you were, considering the fact that before you guys got into the house, you had asked her out and wanted to be in a relationship with her. And she was very confused about your attitude towards her in the house. It seemed as though you guys were competing. What's that about?
Oh, God.
That's sigh. There's a lot of words in those sigh.
First of all, Uriel was never in the picture of me asking any woman out. I never asked her out and will never ask her out by the grace of God. We were good friends. And we only went out once coincidentally. Like, it wasn't not coincidentally. We met at a spot where we normally buy stuff. You came up from the gym, I came to buy stuff. You don't chop, I never chop. Do you know any good restaurants? Yes. Okay, let's go and eat. That is it. And we had good banter in the car. If we start to music, I discovered she had good talents. And then if we start to the music and everything. And then I came back, I told her, let us meet up. Let's try and shoot some content for my song Jada and also for this freestyle thing. I have an idea, let's do something. But she didn't have time for us to do all those stuff. It's been good vibes and inshallah. I saw in a story where she posted something about the Zay, she's fixing her shop and stuff like that. I woke up the next morning, I was touched to send her a little money and I did it out of support for your business. So when I get to hear that, he even gave me money and everything. You're not that cheap. I can't give you 100K for if I wanted to do anything with you.
So you didn't give her the 100K
I
she
gave her
claimed?
100K to support
For the shop.
constructing her shop as a support. And to me, it was even too small. But I said, this is what my spirit asked me to give you. Please, whatever I can do. She was appreciative. So me coming out here that she said I tried to ask her out initially, it's confusing because in the house, I never moved to you. If you watch the show, the opposite was the case. You moved to me. You countless times were like the one who like, just will not go sheep like this, make it, because you were confused. You were everywhere. I wasn't confused. I was just there. You came. And I didn't want to come attached to you because I don't want a narrative to spread. I don't want you to ride on my rings. You come on your own, flow on your own. You might come on. The fact that we know miss they can't win again. Flow on your own, mad demo. But we were good and respected and everything. We shared spaces and we had conversations. But I did not, like when I hear her saying about we struggle in kitchen, we never struggle in kitchens. Uriel cooks healthy meals, I cook unhealthy meals. My own meal has cholesterol.
She said you weren't eating her food?
So it was not a hard thing, it was a me thing.
Okay.
I don't eat anybody's food.
Oh.
It took a while for me to start eating other housemates' food. So she thought it was her. But she thought it was her because she, at that time, was the person who was cooking mostly.
Yeah.
for the
Most of
time.
the food, yeah.
So most people liked her food because they say it's healthy, but sorry, we are not healthy. We are eating to survive, not to stay healthy. You eat food. There's no she, but the food was sweet. I ate her, so
Yeah.
to make her feel good, I started eating her food, but she didn't understand that it was not a hard thing. It was a me thing. I don't just eat
Anyone's
food like
food.
that because I cook, so I'll be criticizing it too much in my mind, and I don't want to feel that way. So I started eating her food to make peace. We had a fallout, but we sorted everything. I explained to her that we don't struggle kitchen.
Yeah.
I cook for like mass. You cook for like 5 or 6 people. We are not the same. I cook jollof. You cook bogolo with. I've been a burger with.
Oh my God.
So it was so different. There was nothing. There was no struggle. And then we ushed that out. That was settled. And then coming out now, hearing all this,
Yeah.
I'm pissed. Like, why are you saying all these things? This was not the case. If there's anybody who moved to anybody in the house, it was you.
It was the other way
It
around.
was the other way around. You came to me saying my breath smells fresh. You said I'm not your speck outside, but inside there you said I'm your speck. But outside there I'm not your speck. It don't even matter because we know the speck anything. You know what I'm saying? There's no speck. Just mere speculation.
Thank you.
All right. Omashola, I mean, besides the vibe and the good, things you brought into the house, you also brought with yourself a little bit of drama. Specifically that time that you and, Vanita had like a whole ruckus. It was like, and you guys were talking about past relationships and bringing all sorts of, issue into the matter. But you settled it though before.
We settled it before.
We
the
settled
house.
before, at least before you left the house, everything
Even before
was.
the house, it was settled. It was even before the house, it was settled.
Yeah.
We had, that was something that happened in Pepe Dam 2019, and after the house, we came together and squashed it. It was done. So what happened that day was just
Rehashing.
Remnant.
Yeah, reminiscence. We're just, but it was all good. Even there, we're just laughing about it. It was, when you laugh about it, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Also, there have been talks about you being romantically involved in the past with a certain housemate, Kim Upper precisely. Did that happen? You and Kim Opera, was that a
Not
thing?
in the house, after the house.
Yeah, but but it happened.
Yeah, we're friends, we're cool.
Okay. Nice.
I like the we're cool part of it.
We're cool, yo. I don't have problem with nobody.
Yeah, you're a cool person. You're a cool person. White Money, I want to ask you a question. There's a particular housemate that, all of you just felt like this person was being so manipulative and this person was lying and saying so much lies. Now that person has gotten her spot in
The finals.
I'm talking about Lebaye. Now that you've been out of the house, I'm sure you've seen some videos, some clips. You've seen different things from, sides that you probably couldn't see in the house. Do you still maintain the standing point that she was being manipulative in the house?
I would say on Saturday before I walked out, I got to walk in her shoes and understood her better. I would say the Lebaye was just being a Lebaye. So whether it was a gameplay or whatever it is, it wasn't. I just feel like Ilebaye was Ilebaye.
In simple terms.
Yeah, I walked in her shoes on Saturday because I catered for her from the party to baiting everything. So I got to live her life for like an hour
A few
plus.
hours, yeah.
So I understood that process of Ilebaye.
Would you say that, a lot of the housemates piled on Ilebaye unnecessarily because
Nope.
there are
Nope.
you don't
No,
think so?
you don't feel that.
Nope.
So most of their actions were kind of justified? Is that what you're saying?
I would say it was just overreacting to some things that didn't matter.
Okay.
That didn't deserve some kind of reactions. But then she's young, Gen Z body, and she's in the place. She's a fish swimming with sharks. Youngest player. So whatever it is that she was doing, if that is her character or that is it, then it was working for her. You understand? She needed to be at the place. It was not easy. You understand? That place that she was, it's not easy. So whatever it takes to be at the finale
get to
or
the top.
win, it's please by all means go. But if you ask me, I would say Lebaye was being Lebaye.
Now, knowing, where quite some things stand, who are you rooting for to, snatch the prize?
Oh, nobody.
Nobody?
I'm waiting for the person that can win.
Interesting. Omashola.
Let the best man win. Lebaye, Messi, Sisi, all of them. Let them win. Even Cross, you'll be surprised.
Anybody. Because
we could be
the thing has
surprised.
changed. Not like
Game
Yeah.
change every
the thing
day.
is changed.
Every day we always confuse.
Do you know
how?
how long it took Cross to buy immunity? And he scattered his boss and finally find the last coins to buy the immunity. Bruh.
That's crazy. I feel you.